What's up, YouTube? Today we're on a field trip. I'm going to take you guys on a super special trip, and we're hunting for the man, the myth, and the legend. So you guys make sure to stay tuned, take a look. I think you're going to like what we got to show you.
This old man in the country that I know, no money in what he used to grow. No, he don't care what people think. When a farmer turns into a hippie, times are hard in Mississippi.
Alright guys, we are headed north out of the big city of Booneville, Mississippi. Like I told you, we're on a special field trip and we're on a hunt. You guys take a look and check out where we're going. Okay guys, we're going to make a quick pit stop in here. We got to get some donuts and some coffee for the journey ahead. We got to get some fuel in our bodies, so let's go in here and Dunkin's and get something good. All right guys, look at that gorgeous box of Dunkin' Donuts, and Cheshire got a latte and we got a coffee. So we are done in here. We got to hit the road, we got to get going. We got something good for you guys. All right guys, we finally almost reached our destination where we're going on a little field trip, road trip, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna let you guys in. This is the last known sighting, the stomping ground of what we're in search of. And right here it is. All right guys, we are in the location and we know we're close because we're in his stomping grounds. As you can see, we are at the world famous Little General, and we're fixing to go in here and get some J. Young bait. Come on. This should definitely do it. Those are definitely a must. And look here. We got him now, boys. We got him. Let's see. Might be. Alright. We got him. He's in the trap. Alright, we got our J. Young bait, and as you can see, we are at the international headquarters of Young Parts and Equipment. So we're going to see if we can't track the man, the myth, and the legend down. Y'all, come on, let's see. Hey, blast this guy. Hey, where's J. Young at? Kind of quiet, shy type. Hey, buddy, where's J. Young? Must be like one of those Buckingham Palace guards. Guess we'll just see what happens.
What's up? I barely got my battery. Hey, Tisha.
Oh, fun.
I was so glad to see y'all. I was like, I don't know why I ain't killing this crap. Woo-wee.
Front door.
Well, was it as good as
Oh, it was awesome.
tribe, or let me put this back here. It wasn't that bad, was it? Oh, did Little General people think you crazy? I don't even know.
I don't even know if they paid you any
Oh, really?
We brought you some bacon. It's kind
I
of
love-
like a Bigfoot hunt. We was on a Bigfoot hunt.
A scavenger hunt. Salt Badges, Mountain Dew, and Raspberries. That's where it's at. I don't know where to start. Let me show y'all around.
Man, yes. All right.
Of course, you probably know more about it than I do watching on video. I don't know if you know this or how long you, whatever. I didn't start doing all this crap till after my daddy died, you know.
Right.
The only thing that was in here is I got that on eBay and had it special made, you know. And I had like a dog food, and it's still back there, I guess. Yeah, it's back there, dog food set. And that's all I had in it. My daddy wasn't really into antiques, or it's kind of crazy. I don't even know how it happened. I'm trying to think the first thing I bought. Anyway, it don't matter. And one thing led to another, and all this has kind of came last 5 years or something. So, And people say, where do you find all this stuff? I say, it finds me because when people come in here, you know, a lot of my clientele is the older people and all that. And they'll say, I got something in the shed. I'll be honest with you, a lot of it I got free, a lot of it I bought, a lot of it I bartered. And of course, obviously the nicer things, like a lot of people ain't knows those trucks up there and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously those were free.
But this
That's
is
a lot of money.
unbelievable.
So,
Shine,
you
you
know-
need to come check this. Look at all of
you know
the
what's
tractors.
funny? Even when I was talking about selling everything, this was one thing I wasn't selling because this was in mine and Toothpick's room. My daddy, across the street right there, was a John Deere dealership that he worked for 16 years, parts manager, and then, of course, they built this over here. Well,
Peterbilt.
this was my cabinet, and Toothpick has taken it over, you see, with his stuff, whatever. But this was always in mine in his room, and as just to look at, don't play with, you know.
Right,
But it's kind of funny, you know, my daddy was so soft. He never even had to tell it. We appreciate it even at that age, you know, just, you know, we thought it was, he had it set up exactly like that in the colors, you know, and all that. So when I got married or whatever, married Jason's mama, I had me another cabinet at my house that I built. I just want to give y'all a little tour house too. It won't take but like 5 minutes. They stayed in boxes for a long time and all that. And then I thought, you know, I want to get them out. And that's the same way with all his tractors right here. Yeah. Every one of these was in boxes just about. And people were like, you're going to ruin the value if you take them out boxes. And I was like, if you're not going to sell them.
You're not going to look at them. What good are
Well,
they?
and the value, they're, you know, you can't put a price on that value pretty much. So that's kind of the story behind that. And I'll show you the rest of the junk. This is my gas pump.
Oh, that thing is beautiful. It's way better in
Dude,
person.
I promise, and it's so dirty, whatever. See that pump right there?
Right.
It was 10 times as worse as that one. I mean, the door was caved in. This thing right here, as soon as we got done with it, looked so good. A lot of people thought it was the repop, you know, because you can buy them for like $800. And of course, I'm not really as messy as I am. You wouldn't think I was a neat freak, especially all the cobweb stuff. But you see the like the porcelain stuff right there gone, whatever. You can buy the backgrounds, but they're not the porcelain. I thought, you know what, that gives it some character. Still lets it know that whatever. But if you was to open it up, you can see where we actually had to cut this and re-weld it and all that. It really looks good. So
Yeah, that thing is beautiful.
it is. So that's one of my favorite pieces. Of course, you've seen just about all the rest of it. Let's try. You see the hood fall on my head. And this is Toothpick's motorcycle. This is my car collection. This is where all the memorable, I guess the more serious vlogs that happened in here, right here. So I don't know. I think a lot of that has to do with the presence of my dad. This was kind of his office, whatever. Which started out crazy when we was blowing and going and selling Kubota and had 14 employees. This was the secretary's office, and back there is where he did all the contracts and all that. I don't really know how he just like gradually moved in here, you know, and you seen one time I had all the damn guns in the room and all that. Then it's been converted. A mechanic that was working out of town, he would work for me during the week and go home on the weekend. So he said, can I build a bathroom? Which basically said, well, you pay for everything. And, you know, so he built a bathroom, shower, and all that. And stayed with me probably about 2 weeks after that, and then left. So it works out for Toothpick though. He threw a bed up there actually about a week ago. So as he's transitioning out, here's where you saw the safe deal and all that.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it a little more in person.
Oh, you're like me with all the Snap-on boxes.
Dude, you know, I don't know why I do, because a lot of the stuff I look at, I mean, it's just like this right here. I don't even have that no more. You know? And it was junk. It was literally junk, and the Snap-on version was too. So, and there's, like I said, this is where pretty much Toothpick just lays his head from minute to minute, whatever. So, ain't much to it, whatever. But it's kind of crazy. This, like I said, was my dad's office. Went from look at all the holes. I had probably 50 guns on the wall back here. So crazy. I got like so many tachometers and crap like that I can fix you up with. I thought about that too. So.
Man, it's a nice store though. I like the way you got it all hanging and stuff.
You know, my daddy always said, or him and my granddad, some of the biggest arguments they ever had was like the way it was built, because especially our shop in the summertime, especially before I built the paint shop, put the little walk-in door. My granddad's like, Stan, I don't know why you didn't put a door for better breeze. What it is, we ended up putting a big attic fan, and it made a little bit of difference, but it's a microwave a lot of times. But you know, like you used to it, it don't bother me.
Yeah.
There's a little dozer. Everybody loves this dozer, and if I ever do start, you know, thinking of a project or the first one, that's gonna be my first one. I bought the cooler restored. Just you kind of see what I like.
That's cool.
I don't do a lot in furniture right now. Come on, it's messy now. You know, housekeeping is not one of our best tricks. This used to be all parts room right here, and then when I was able to settle with the bank, you know, get everything clear at my daddy's estate and all that, which was a huge, you know, whatever off my shoulders. And I told you, you know, they took a settlement. I never thought, blah blah blah. The insurance company, by doing the refinance, insurance company came in. And the guy was like super nice, and I thought, you know, and I don't know why I didn't think insurance and the painting really had, like, they wouldn't care about that. I don't know what I was thinking. I had my painter out there, because they told me when they was coming, you know, we're coming July the 7th or whatever at 10 o'clock. So I didn't tell, you know, my guy back there, don't be painting, let's just act like it's a workshop, whatever. And the dude was cool, we was laughing. Shit, that was a game face, all that was. Yeah, he hit me back like, y'all have to buy something certified paint booth and all that. I was like, man, why didn't we act like we was just working on something out there? So anyway, started looking on Craigslist, found this. This guy was doing jet skis and motorcycles and all that. We do our sheet metal and stuff, and they said, what size paint booth? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I sent 3 guys that was working for me down there, and they had it down no time. You can see they marked everything, had it up in no time. They had it vented at the top. Of course, it wasn't gonna work for me. I did it. Start with, I was thinking, where am I gonna put it? Because you know, these ain't, you can't put them outside. They're not insulated. Don't have a roof, whatever. And I was thinking, I don't want to pour another slab and blah blah blah. So I thought, I'm gonna cut some into the porch room. So, of course, it sounded like a 747 in here too. So, heard of that, huh? What? You didn't order what? There's hardly Adam's clock. If y'all want to say it's still here.
Still here, I see it.
It's still here. That's what me and Chuck got into it about. Well, I thought it was about the clock, whatever. I said, it ain't like I'm displaying you shit. Here's the other side. Now, remember I was telling you about, you know, just stuff like this right here. When it comes to, like, my dad never got to see things. I mean, for a long time, man, we painted tractors outside, you know? So, it's just, when you come different, you know.
That's a nice booth.
It's all right, you know, for sheet metal and stuff like that. We painted a 430 John Deere lawn and garden tractor, and it seems like we actually got a small tractor in here. I can't remember what it was though. So
That's nice.
It, you know, really makes a difference when you start using stuff like you're supposed to use and keep all the dust and all that out of it. But you don't have to work as hard. So
There's the famous.
here, yeah, the
tractor.
never-ending cab tractor.
The famous tractor.
But yeah, this is where we do a lot of the, you know, the bigger tractors and stuff like this. This was the only thing that this has been added on. These been gone 5 years. It's probably been about 2 years before it passed away, so about 7. This is the concrete. See where it puddles or whatever. It was supposed to have a sway in the middle going out that way where I can wash my trucks. That didn't happen. So this is where this is me and Koon's. This is where we have our still our championship where we beat Chuck and TJ, and Justin ATV was a sub to them, but they still couldn't handle us. This is the Ponderosa. Let's look on here. The guy next door, you know, I leased him that. Of course, I own to the back of the LG. And used to be a duplex down there. I told you about me burning it up one night. There's a lawnmower getting ready to go scrapping. Looks like the Beverly Hillbillies up there, don't it?
That lawnmower is famous.
It is famous. This dude right here, this is his hall. You know, I'm gonna walk over here and show you something. Everybody knows everybody. This guy's like a year younger than me. We've always known each other. When I built my last house, I was like 7, 8, like that. He came over and more or less just wanted like to learn how to do trim work and everything about building a house with. So he was helping me, and we got to become friends. And then he did the house, and I helped him whatever. And he'd always done. It's kind of funny story. My daddy worked across the street at John Deere place. Came over here, we sold Kubota. You know, when we was selling Kubota, it wasn't as like a household name like it is now. Well, they go over there, and his parents had, of course, he was 14 or something. His parents had less than good credit because of a bad business deal, whatever. And they pretty much wouldn't talk to him over there. So my daddy put him in a 40-inch, 14 horsepower Kubota, and he started at 14 years old. And of course, now he's got, I don't know how many accounts, and this nursery's pretty much was, it don't make no money. This thing right here don't, but in April, man, he does. Of course, he hits all the season. He'll do Christmas trees and pumpkin painting and all that stuff. But he always wanted a nursery to go along with his landscape and all that. So this is kind of,
cool.
I mean, it's pretty. I tell everybody I got the prettiest yard in April, you know, the landscaping anyway. So, I always, you know, this is between over there or back in here. I really like this for Jason's treehouse, you know.
Right.
Of course, he's not supposed to go past the back of my building right there. You see how much all this print. That's all he is. Those are all his trailers except for the red one.
Yeah, when you do that, you need to put one of those, you know, those pipe things you slide down.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Zip line.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. But still, I try to collect a lot of old beans and stuff like that. And one of these days, I'm hoping to get these up there. And I can get so much more of that. But old guy, see these slabs right here?
Right. Yeah.
Dude, I can get them as long as this thing right here. The guy who, I'm telling you, one guy spent like $8 grand with me on Ford restoration, just the 801. He had a lake house, and the slab was a whole lot bigger than that when it's eat up and stuff. He said, man, they look good in my lake house. And I said, take it. He said, I told you. I said, dude, you spent enough. But look at that thing. I can't wait to one of these days have that.
Man, you ever build a house, something to be pretty in the
That's
center?
what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it kind of stuff. I know y'all do too. I can just see the decor, sky decor, and I can tell.
We like that over rustic stuff.
I do too. You know, I have people bring me or come up here with furniture, antique furniture and stuff like that. Now I can appreciate it and I like it, you know, but I just don't really have. I try to stay with the agriculture and the, you know, the stuff like that. Now I do veer off a little bit, but I don't really want to get into a lot of furniture and stuff like that. But.
Ooh, that right there must be a good bonfire one.
He sets it on fire about, I don't know, a couple times a year, whatever. That's kind of been a sore subject, but for about 2 years I've been saying, all right, Paul, you need to get Traco out here and get this cleaned up. And I'm not a fan of burying stuff on something this small, you know, because who knows what my future intentions might be, you know. Now if it was a 100-acre farm, I'd say, yeah, go over the corner and dig, but see, I got out here and started separating my, I got some good metal. We talking about like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and I actually found a 1/2 inch sheet plate that I was gonna start a welding table on. Another one, whatever, just because I ain't got nothing to do, you know. And on one, I'll show you before we leave whatever later on. But one spot's got like a, I don't know, something hard had to hit it to make an impression on 1/2 inch thing of metal for sure. It's all I was thinking about that. I was out here before I carried the boat back next door. I was out here just, you know, dragging that whatever, and I was thinking, you know, and I've said this so many times. This is all me and my brother know. This is the only thing that's been here that, you know,
Right.
that's still here, and it's in my name, but you know, when it's our shop, if that makes any sense.
Well, it's cool.
Here's the welding corner, a little car. You see the body, how good it turned out.
That vine's turned
Man,
out
it
awesome.
is. It is. Like I
Looks
said,
better
I've
than
done,
the line.
I've done beat on it a little bit too. So I love my table though. I absolutely love it. So. You know, I've never had a bandsaw, I'm not gonna lie. We made it this far, and the guy, like so much other crap I got, dude came and had to back the truck, it wouldn't hold the blade on. And I forgot what I found. I found out why, and I fixed it. Of course, it holds the blade and it's straight now, whatever. But I guess my blade needs replacing. I don't know nothing about a bandsaw, but I don't know. I guess there's different sizes to them. Do I buy it by the saw or the length of the thing?
I think it's the length.
And then, I mean, of course, I do mostly metal, and of course, you can take a metal something and cut wood if you have to, versus you can't really do the opposite. So that's good. I'm gonna try to. I know Harbor Freight had, you know, the things, but I didn't get that one off. Whatever. We made it this far with that one. Let me show you
Well, I
this
had
big.
the NOAA guys that can hook you up with a band on a band.
Really?
So we'll do that too.
I'm gonna tell you something else, dude. Oh, you're recording. Of course, like I said, if we're both healthy and everything worked out good. We have plenty of time, but I'd like me and you to go on a field trip one day and go to Bruce's place.
Okay.
Bruce Evans or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, he fascinates me.
He don't live but about 7, 8 miles from him. He's super cool, dude.
I was watching something just 2 days ago, and it got me thinking about him again. And Jesse James, he's all right, you know. But he had never learned how to forge well, and he's sought out like making a little road trip going around to different people, like people do woodwork, people does forge well, and the guy had a forge, and he was just in Nashville, Arkansas, because I'd never heard of Nashville, Arkansas, and they were showing the process of Damascus and all that stuff, and it got me thinking about Bruce. I thought, man, I'd love to go.
You should see how he does it, man. It's amazing, like the way he'll layer it,
Yeah.
and then when he'll draw it out,
Yeah.
and then he'll wipe it down when you see the pattern. It's
The guy that was showing Jesse James said over, because it's got to be something. He said 3,000 degrees you do this, and at 2,000 you heat it. He said after 30 years, he said you can tell 100-degree difference in eyesight, whatever. Look at Mr. Big though. Here's the Skittles.
that's a massive
That is
drawer.
crazy. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I want you to get the 3 drawers.
Yeah.
Of course, I've got 6 because it's 2 boxes, whatever. But I'm telling you, you'll wish 2 is wonderful, but the 3rd drawer you'll love when that day does come.
That is unreal. That drawer, yeah.
That's the one I think you were talking about. Except it's got the comfort grip and
Yeah, the flex
head on it.
That's it.
I love the leverage on it. Of course, you
crazy.
said you had the 1/2 inch when that long. I love that one.
You know, Matthew Cox has got one. He showed me the other day when he come up for Thanksgiving. It's longer than that. It don't have the comfort grip, but it's like an inch,
And
inch
it's
and a half longer.
ratchet head.
Mhm.
Interesting. I gotta get it now because I like to. I love the. I loved it so much. Remember, I bought 2 of them, so
Yeah.
I love the. I got your ratchet up there. And see, it's kind of funny how some of them made the cut. And I told you I closed my eyes and stuff like
Right.
that because look, this looks to me. This looks like a Walmart ratchet if I looked at it. But actually, without looking at it, it's either SK or Blackhawk. I don't forgot.
Both of them are
It's
good.
SK, yeah.
SK and
And
Blackhawk.
and somehow I don't know how that made the cut. But anyway,
I've got a bluegrass ratchet. You ever seen them? It's got a blue rubber handle on it. My uncle gave it to me. The one that used to teach diesel mechanics. It's a 1/2 inch drive.
Really?
You talking about an awesome feeling ratchet?
Did I tell you, or do you remember that we used to, what this doing in there? That we used to be an SK dealer.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I still have an account. Where we had the whole back wall had the molded boards, like you see in a Napa or whatever, where everything went and stuff. Dude, we had, it's no telling, $20,000 worth of tools. And it was, of course, back then, I was like teenager or whatever, and then we wasn't really into tools, but I'm thinking now, man, that'd be great.
Man,
But
SK is some
let me tell you
fine
what happened
tools.
though, and let me tell you why we gave it up. People, we wasn't selling any. We was warranting the hell out of them because people would come in here, and because they wouldn't, or unless they let their dealers kind of go in this area, people would come in here and say, "Man, I've had a ratchet broken for 10 years. I was wondering." So we was having a lot of that. Now, it didn't cost. We'd send it in. They did this, but it honestly it cost us freight. Can you believe that?
It costs shipping.
And so it's costing us money pretty much. We would sell something here and there, but it wasn't worth having what we had. But I thought, now that would be so cool.
I tell you that warranty that they did on mine, like, dude, I abused that 1/2 inch impact. When I say abused, Jay, I had that damn thing on like a 3/4 inch drive impact.
Yeah.
I mean, I demolished
And they
it,
still took care of it.
sent it back. And dude, it was rusty. Like, I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
I abused the hell out of it. No questions asked.
I just think they need to put more funding in their advertising and probably in newer designs. If I was a guess, they probably.
Well, they've
Well,
got
no,
the new-
Garnett
those
did a.
frames now.
I haven't watched it, but now that I say that,
And the new ratchet heads are really nice too.
really. So.
I think Garnett's one had to be.
But other, again, I don't really have any sets of snap-on wrenches. And when I say that, people go, "Hey, dude," of course, I got that set and that set, and it's a Blue Point. But I like Blue Point
I do too.
because, and I got miscellaneous or whatever, but a whole set of something flank drive, $300 or $400, I really don't. I don't have it, so I get by with what I got here. I said at this point on, it's basically either a special tool or it's basically to make my box look prettier. There's my 14-fold drawer, like all them tools or whatever. There's my you know, you just bought the Power Pro or whatever, which mine in there. I got whatever that is. That's
Yeah,
the
you got the
4 or
4,
whatever.
right.
What do they got out now?
That's the 4, I
That's-
think,
they
still the
still-
latest
yeah.
one.
This right here, man, I bought this off eBay, and I didn't realize me and Brian Toscano was looking this up one night or something. He's like, man, you know how much that is? I was like, no. Like, that's pretty much like a master set or
Yeah.
whatever. That's nuts.
It's like $800.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm like, what?
I looked at one of those. I was like, damn,
crazy.
I'm gonna have to stick with
And me and him
the
went up there
cheapest.
and looked through my eBay and saw what I gave for it, and it was like $185 or something. I remember it being a deal.
Wow.
So glad y'all brought me some snacks.
Will you eat lunch yet?
Let me take y'all one more tier, whatever. Let's I want to show a shot of this right here. And I got like boxes. When we take something apart, of course, we see this right here. Yeah. But when we take something apart, I used to tell my guys, and for several reasons. Like, for instance, the oil pressure gauge, they've got a fitting on back that a lot of people, if you don't know, you have to, when you get ready to throw the gauge away, we
Right.
put all new gauges in them. That one fitting is like so hard to find, you know, and all that. So I remember when that happened years ago, I said, from now on, we're throwing everything in a box until the tractor's gone, because, you know,
You never
so
know.
I've got so many boxes like these little things right here, because I thought about shy when I saw like the tachometers and stuff
Right.
like that. I got so much of that crap. So let's walk upstairs real fast though. You see this walk I gotta make every day.
I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know how much out of shape I was, but me and Shy parked in front of that Koon. And I thought that was kind of funny too. It was like the Koon's scrapyard or whatever.
Go dance. Yeah.
And you know, we parked there and we walked down that little hall
I dropped
sign.
a whole sack of salt on my porch.
Man, I was sucking wind until I walked back to the car. Oh my God. 150 yards.
This over here used to be, of course, it's not even. These used to have see them shelves right there,
Right.
and it used to be like all throughout whatever. And like I told you, when I left the factory and came back, was going through a divorce. I told Daddy, and Daddy pretty much, you know, had sold a lot of inventory, and he was pastor, and he's like, I'm gonna do that full time, and I was like, let's see, that's been a while ago now, you know, but he's like, you want to make a go at it? It's like, yeah. So this is kind of, I remember living off, you know, my money where I built the houses and all that, and it was
Right.
kind of getting, I was like, I got to do something. So I said, I'm going to build an apartment upstairs. Again, it's going to be temporary. I think it's 8 or 9 years now, so it's kind of crazy. But it's just jump. But Shasha, we got a bunch of stuff one of these days we can go through and stuff. There's an old man on my mama collected. But here's those little things I was trying to show you that day. I got a bunch of these, whatever. But I don't know. I thought, you know, I see people like putting pictures behind stuff like that and all that. I'll do something. You know, we got Rust. So
She's super
I know.
creative
I
on
know.
all
I
that.
sees it. But yeah, y'all wanna go like to eat or?
Yeah,
Because I have not had anything to eat. Plus, since I've been sick, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't had anything as far as a meal. I've eaten some of Pop Tarts. I've made a few Doritos. Because I've been kind of scared, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm good now.
Man, I can't believe that sign. I'm gonna tell you, when you flipped over that was like the best. Man, I'll tell you, I was catching
Well,
that
you
way
know,
laughing.
it's so funny. You talking about I'll never catch it on film. The only reason why I do is I film pretty much. I'll cut whatever I want, whatever.
Yeah.
Never play. There's so much that don't even make it to film. You know that, you know. But when I did that, I was like, I guess I'm glad. But I had no idea it was this shape. When I seen it and started unrolling it, I thought somebody's done cut it to like, you know,
Right.
to cover a hole or something like that. But now that I see it's a diamond with that,
banner,
of course,
yeah.
it's rough. But I
It's
mean,
still cool though.
it's
That's no telling how old that is.
could you believe that got that straight though? It was balled up, and the people just gave it to me. They said,
Wonder how it got like that. They get run over or something?
I think they filled in a gully or ditch. You know, a lot of people throw stuff in the scrap, whatever, and track hoe, I guess. You know, just pushing stuff, whatever. But now that you can kind of see here, whatever, I want to take out, because I want to leave my walk-in door and leave like 2 feet, and I want to take it all the way out to here. This is the old men's bathroom. This is the women's bathroom, which we made. I said we don't need a men's and a women's, so I want to take out here and do some kind of like barn door or something like that, where I can like drive my car through, or you know, restoration, smaller tractors and stuff like that. So
That'd be cool.
that's kind of that idea.
Well, now that we've been fortunate enough to track
That's
the
Bruce.
legend down, and we are here, we're gonna go eat lunch. Y'all got to see the Jay Young shop tour, property tour, all of that. We're gonna do another video where I am going to interview Jay Young. So that's gonna be good. And it's gonna be one of those interviews like if Jay Young actually read the chat, he would have already answered. So we're gonna put him to the test. We're gonna ask him some tough questions. We're gonna see how it goes. Like always, guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe down here below. If you're not subscribed to Jay Young, I don't know how in the hell you've made it this far in life. But make sure to subscribe to Jay Young's channel, because you never know what you're going to see. You guys have a good one. We'll catch you next time, and be looking for that interview.